Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Elizabeth Rose and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to be filming a story time called, I don't know what to call this story. I think I'm just going to call it a flirting fail, but in a way I didn't fail, but in the end I kind of did fail. But it's a really funny story, and if you know me personally, you probably have heard the story before. It's pretty funny, and if you haven't, you should stay tuned because it's pretty amazing. And kind of sad too, but anyways, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you have been through this experience as well. Maybe it was just me. And by the way, my mom is vacuuming upstairs, so if you hear that loud sound upstairs, that's what it is. And the air conditioning just kicked on, so yeah, sorry. This is what you came for. So the story dates back to, I believe, February 11th, and that was a Thursday. And there was like a school dance going on, so two of my friends and I were gonna meet up, not at the dance, but like in the gym area. And my two friends, I'm not gonna say their actual names. One I've already kind of mentioned before, it was Faith, and then my other friend, I'll call her Joe. That wasn't her name, but I'll call her that. So Faith and Joe were meeting up in the gym because there was like a basketball game going on. We didn't want to go to the actual dance because it's usually not too fun, and I heard like a rumor going around that the lights were going to be on, and that and once you go into the dance or whatever, you're not really allowed to go out without like a parent permission. It's crazy. And then they block off all the entrances and stuff. Yeah. And another reason why my friends and I didn't really want to go to the dance is because it was mainly 7th and 8th graders. I don't think there were really any 9th graders there. Well, technically I'm not a freshman anymore. I'm going to sophomore year, but there's a bunch of 7th and 8th graders, and those dances can be not so fun. And I believe like they had the lights on the whole time. I think it was that dance. Maybe it was a different one. I can't remember. But we just kind of knew it was going to be pretty lame, so we just decided to go to Getty's because that was going to be fun, and it was. Faith and Joe and I were just going to make it up in the gym and then go down to this place called Goodies. It's basically like an ice cream parlor with candy and things like that. It's a really cool place. And then we were going to go hang out down at Camel's Back Park, which is really fun. And I meant to mention that we didn't have school the next day because there was some kind of like teacher in service day. I don't quite remember. Yeah, it was a teachers in service thing, I think. I'm not too sure. There was something going on, and we didn't have school on Friday, which is really awesome. So Faith and Joe and I are just walking down to Goodies. I didn't think right. Like, it was really cold, you know, in February at night. It gets dark really fast and it's cold outside. Guess what I was wearing? I was wearing a skirt with like a short sleeve top. I don't know what was going through my head. I didn't plan right, but I brought money, so I mean, that was cool. But it was cold, it was dark, but we had a great time anyways. So Joe and Faith and I finally came upon the Goodies place, and we got inside, and then we sat down, you know, because we like to like combine our money and like figure out what we want to get, and then we have like a certain person go up and order all the sweets or whatever. Since it was just Faith and Joe and I, there was another person going to meet up with us later, but we did like nose goes because none of us wanted to go to the cash register. I don't know why. So we did like this nose goes thing, and the person that did get it, which was Joe, went up there, but she didn't want to because she was too scared for some reason. I don't know. It was kind of sad now that I think of that. I was the person that had to be the big person and just go and do it. I was like, okay, whatever. I'll go and get our food. Girl in front of me at the cash register before I went up there took a little look at the guy that works there or whatever, and he was kind of cute, you know. I didn't think too much of it, you know. I kind of remember what he looked like. I think he had like blonde hair. He was probably in his 20s, which was kind of, but just let me get to the main point of the story. He's probably in his 20s. He had blonde hair. His eyes, I believe, were like blue or green, I can't remember, and he was wearing like this button-up shirt with a bunch of V&W buses with surfboards on top, I believe. I can't quite remember because it was kind of a while ago, but that's what he looked like. For some reason, Joe and Faith decided to come behind me and stand with me. I don't know why, they just did. But I started ordering our food and whatever, and him and I started having a conversation. I don't even know what we were really talking about. We were just talking, and I guess I was flirting. Sometimes I flirt with people and I don't really realize I'm flirting with them until it's too late. And then like we walked away because you have to sit down and like they bring your ice cream to you or whatever. And so my friend Faith is all like, so were you flirting with that guy? And I'm like, no. And she's like, I think you kind of were, and he was kind of flirting with you back, so that's cool. And I'm like, yeah. He even winked at me now that I think about it. That was nice. But then we also ordered these pixie sticks. So at Goodies they sell the pixie sticks that are like gigantic and come in the plastic tube or whatever, and we usually like split those with each other. And I think we got something else, some other type of candy thing. We originally only ordered one, but he gave us two. And so we went back to our seats and I was like, wait, didn't we only order one of these pixie stick things or whatever? And my friends were like, yeah, we did. So I went up to the guy because I felt like I was like stealing. We felt like we were stealing the pixie stick. So I go up to the guy that's at the cash register or whatever, and I'm like, hey, you gave us two of these pixie stick things and we only really paid for one. And he's like, oh no, that's for you. Happy Valentine's Day. And like winks at me, and I'm just like, boy, what just happened? I'm like, oh, thank you. That's really sweet. And I went to go sit back down. And we're eating our ice cream and just hanging out and talking. And then we're about to get ready to leave, but then I remembered that since the pixie sticks are in like that plastic tube, you can't like just rip it open, you have to actually get someone to cut it open. So I go back up to the guy and I'm just like, hey, could you... I don't want to tell this. We go back up to the cash register, to the guy or whatever. I'm like, hey, could you cut these for us, because, you know, can't rip it open. But he cuts it for us. This part is really depressing. I was kind of talking to him, and Faith was just giving me that look, giving us that look, and you know the look, you know that look. But anyways, this is really embarrassing now that I think about it. So now there's like more people in the Goodies place because the dance at my school just got out and everyone's coming to Goodies and whatever. So we're at the cash register getting the things cut. We were kind of talking, and then he hands me the pixie stick or whatever, and he's like, oh, have a nice night or Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh. Okay, then I turn around, right? And I'm walking with my head down because like I'm blushing and laughing at the same time. But little did I know how close I was to this pole that had like popcorn or something on it. It had like caramel dipped popcorn with like chocolate crystals on it, I think. And I run into the pole and like just face first. I just go boom right into the pole, and I didn't even look behind me because Faith was laughing at me. I don't know if Joe really noticed or really cared. And then the guy, I know he was laughing, but I didn't want to look because I was doing so good, so well, and I ran into a pole. Like, I didn't know it was that close and that close behind me, and it's really depressing. But you know what? I flirted with him. I did good. He flirted with me back. I got a free pixie stick out of it. So, and I think I did good. But until I ran into the pole. Like, I still can't believe that happened. Like, I feel like that would only happen to me. Like, has it happened to you? Let me know, because it's so sad. And it happened. And Faith told me, he's like, yeah, he was laughing at you, and I'm just like, shut up. Whatever. It's probably a good thing because I don't think he was in his teens. Like, he's probably like 20 or 25 or something. That's weird that I was flirting with a 25-year-old. But I flirted with someone. I did well until I ran into the pole with popcorn on it. Faith, Joe, and I are just walking back down to, so we're just at Goodies, and then we're walking to Camel's Back Park. I don't know why I forgot that, but we were walking to Camel's Back Park, and it was really dark. It was kind of scary, actually. But then another one of our friends, let's call him Bob. So Bob comes along. It was kind of scary because like it was pitch black. We were in the park and it was just pitch black. There was no one there but us. It was freezing. I was wearing a skirt. Luckily, Faith, I believe, lent me her jacket. Thank you. But it was really cold and it was kind of scary because there was like no one there, and I felt like we were in like a horror movie scene about to get murdered by someone. And then Bob thought it would be funny to play a little joke on us, but luckily I saw him coming and I was like, not today, no. Yeah. Actually, we were gonna scare him and he was gonna scare us. And so Bob comes along and hangs out with us. I'm kind of happy now because Bob's kind of like a muscular guy and I feel safer because Bob's with us. And if there's any shit going down, Bob would be there for us. But anyways, we decided to head back to Goodies because Bob didn't get anything and we wanted some more candy because, you know, candy's great. And we actually wanted to warm up too, and our parents were going to pick us up there. So we go back in and the same cash register guy's there. And he looks at me, I look at him, he just kind of smiles at me. He's just kind of like you saw me run into a pole. He's probably still laughing about it in his head. It's probably on rerun in his head, and then, yeah. Maybe I'm like overthinking this. I probably am, but whatever. That was the story about my flirting fail big time. Oh my goodness, I still can't believe that that happened to me, but at least I know I can flirt with people. I told some of my other friends at school and they're like, go you, because you flirted with the guy. I mean, you did good. I did do good, and that freaking pole though, it's kind of like I was flirting really well with him and then God's just like, girl, no, and just made me run into a pole. Just yeah, so thank you for listening to my story time. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was really fast, but I liked making that story time, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have an amazing 4th of July weekend. There's a hornet flying out of my window. You better leave. So that is my story time video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed making that. I didn't think I'd have that much fun. I mean, it was pretty, now that I think back, it was kind of embarrassing, but it really wasn't that big of a deal because I got over it and I never saw the guy again. So yeah, go me. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure, you guys so much for watching this. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I had a really fun time making this, actually. This story time, it was a good story time. It wasn't it? If you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments because that's cool. And also, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new, because why not? You can join this small family that I have here. But yeah, but anyways, I'll see you guys next time with another video. Bye!